Good, whoa, good morning, good morning. I'm sorry for the way the intro sounded. And this is the Last Minute Laura show. Good morning, good morning. Hello, hi everybody. Welcome back. Sorry for the way that intro is. I am suffering today. I must be honest with you. I am in kind of a lot of pain. I have had searing back pain since yesterday, maybe at like, I don't know, 11 a.m. I got this twinge in my back and it has just progressively gotten worse and worse. So now I'm like in a constant state of nausea from the pain in my back. I've done yoga. I have put on a vibrating backrest. I have stretched it out as much as I could. I've taken Tylenol. I've used Rub A535. I've used Voltaren. I've cracked every bone in my whole spine, and it's still there. I think I must have pulled something or twinged something, but oh my golly, I am not feeling awesome right now. So if I'm moving slowly or acting like I'm in pain, it's because I'm in like this pain that won't go away. It's like, it's not even pain like I need to cry or scream. It's like consistent, severe discomfort. I wouldn't say it's pain like second to second. It's just that there's this discomfort that's now lasted almost 24 hours. So it's like my brain is receiving it as pain at this point because I'm just dealing with a lot of repetitive discomfort, and I can't find, there's no way to like sit that makes it not hurt. So I have some blankets tucked at my lower back to try and keep me from hunching forward. And I'm cold. I feel cold. Ugh. Poor me, you guys. Poor me. At that point, rest, water, and gentle yoga stretching. Yeah, I'm sure it's from picking something heavy up that I wasn't paying attention to, like the weight of it. That's my guess. But I can't pinpoint what heavy thing I picked up. So, yeah, I'm a little bit complainy this morning. I'll try not to focus on it too much, but it is something that happened. I actually have something really exciting to tell you guys about, though, that's like more exciting than my back pain. Like, I squealed when I found out last night what happened. Alex and I were in the backyard. Alex was having a beer. I was watering. No, I wasn't watering. I was just sitting with him chatting. We were just sitting in the garden on our little patio set, enjoying the flowers as the sun went down. And then we heard a scurry. We could hear a scurry along the side wall of our backyard. Our backyard is surrounded on two sides by like a stone wall that's about 3 feet tall, and then a wooden fence. And then on the other two sides, it's just a wooden fence. I don't know why they did a stone wall in these random areas. It's not stone. It's like those big cinder block brick things. Anyway, at first I thought it was a rat, so I was watching this shadowy figure scurry across. So it was about the size of a rat, a large mouse. It was not a mouse. It was definitely bigger than a mouse. And then it came out into the light, and guess what it was? No, it wasn't Steve. It was a baby possum, Sid. A baby. There was a baby possum. Just a little one. So I had a whole meltdown, but like a good meltdown, where I just was talking a mile a minute to Alex, saying it was the right thing. Steve found a girlfriend, or Steve was a girl, unclear. Who knows? But it's a safe place for possums because he found someone and they had babies, and there was a baby possum. And I said, "Do I get to name this baby possum? Do I own the baby possum? It's essentially mine. It would not exist if I had not brought Steve or Stevette here, as it were. It is possum. It's not another random baby possum, right? Like, in my backyard, a baby possum it has to be Steve's baby. Because Steve is a cute name for a chick is freaking dope. Yeah, Stevie, like Stevie Nicks. Turns out that she's Stevie. Well, I was saying to Alex, what do we name the baby? What happens? Mama Steve, trademark. I like Mama Steve. I like Stevie. Steve had babies. I don't know if Steve fathered babies or if Steve mothered babies. It matters not to me. The point is, essentially, this baby possum would not be alive if it were not for yours truly. Because that possum would have either been left in my mom and dad's truck in a crate until it died, or my dad would have driven it out somewhere into a rural area and dropped him off. I took the crate with the possum and let it go in our backyard in the city. We've seen evidence of Steve here and there. Not a huge amount of actual sightings of Steve, though our neighbor has seen Steve a couple of times. So we know that Steve is still living around us. And now this baby was about this big. So his body was about that big. And then he had a little tail. And oh my God, you guys, I thought it was a rat with rabies and mange. It was the ugliest little critter until I recognized that it was a possum. And then my whole attitude I was looking at this thing being like, oh God, what's wrong with it? And then it came into the light and I was like, nothing's wrong with it. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. And I was squealing and just watching this thing because they don't have good eyesight and it didn't care that we were there. So it was walking along the edge of our backyard and then walking along the edge of the fence. It walked 3 edges of our backyard just following the fence. And I only saw one baby, but probably there's more. I mean, we do have cats in our neighborhood and we have raccoons. So there's a possibility, and we have skunks. So there's a possibility that there is only one baby left. But I said to Alex, that baby's not alone. That baby's too little. That baby would be with its mama. So its mama is around, and its mama is probably smarter than to be seen by us. So she's probably climbing the fence or climbing on the other side of the fence and the baby. And I'm thinking this is just one baby. What if there's 4 others that are elsewhere in our backyard? Just, oh God. So I said to Alex, I wanted to talk to you guys about what is a possum's favorite food. Because I very much would like to get some footage of these babies, and I need to get them to come into our backyard in order to get footage of them. And he seems to be dealing with your rodent issue. It's true, we haven't seen any rats. We have seen mice, I will be honest. We've seen mice, not in the house, obviously, or else you would have heard about that. But we've seen mice in the backyard, scurrying along the edge of the perimeter, not in anything, but I know there's evidence of mice because a mouse, maybe it was a rat, maybe it was a raccoon, somebody ate a bunch of peas off of my pea plants, just crunched them up and left the remnants on the stairs, so it could have been any small critter, but So basically I'm a grandma is what I wanted you guys to know. It's important. I'm a grandma. And I'm very proud of my status as grandma. I said I have all the rights to this baby possum. And Alex was like, basically it's your possum. We were just going back and forth. Basically that possum is mine, is my child, my pet. Basically I created that possum and we were just going back and forth being ridiculous as this possum wandered around our backyard. The size of a rat, though. Pretty much the size of a rat. Clearly a possum. Long gray hairs. Hideous bald face. Pink nose. Naked tail. Just a hideous baby. Ugly duckling syndrome, for sure. That being said, I would happily abduct that wild possum. And I was saying to Alex, it's too bad, right before this happened, right before we saw this possum, Alex and I were having a conversation about the chickens, my mom and dad's chickens, because I came in at hideous baby. Frida, I'm a grandma. I'm a grandma. Sid had a baby. So, not Sid. Sorry, Sid. Steve had a baby. Sid had a baby. Steve had a baby. Steve the possum had a baby, and we have a baby possum. Well, not yet. We don't have it. I mean, I'm not gonna catch the possum. I'm just saying, if we had to move, like, in the next few months, I would probably get a animal trap so that I could take them to our next home. Like, if I knew we were going to move to a rural place after this, I think I'd probably put out an animal trap for Steve. Because I know Steve is nice, but I worry that if I leave, the neighbors won't know Steve is nice. Or maybe I could put up posters. If we move, I could put up posters just to, like, in our alleyway. Like, posters of an ugly possum. Have you seen this possum? He's not a pet, but don't hurt him. He eats ticks. He cannot carry rape. You know what I mean? Like, I could have, like, a point list. If I don't take him with me, which, honestly, if I knew we were moving rural, I do think that I would abduct him and his children. But if, for example, I speak to Alex and he says, no, I think that you should not take that possum. He's obviously found love here and needs to live his life here. I will retort with, we abducted him from his previous home where he was happily eating eggs out of a chicken coop every day. So, like, I'm just saying, if I can provide him a good home anywhere, he's like a stray cat at this point. Like, I still love him, you know? Info posters are a good idea anyway. I agree. I kind of think that might be an idea just to put up in the neighborhood now, because now there's babies, and I don't want people to be like, ugh, a nasty rat or something. Maybe that would be a good coloring page idea, so that I can work on it like it's a coloring page, but when the coloring page is finished, I can just have it printed and then put them up in my neighborhood. That'd be cute. Steve lives here. I know he lives here, but I mean, I'm gonna make a sandwich and coffee and I'll be right back with you. Sounds good, Frida. Anyway, so that's the exciting news. But Alex and I were speaking about my 1,000% opossum coloring page. But it's not just a possum coloring page. It would be a possum coloring page infographic. It would be more than just a coloring page. There would be information on the coloring page. Also, can you tell that I completely redid my room? Because I know you probably can't tell because most of the stuff got put back in a very similar spot to where it was before. But I went back to my grandpa and grandma's house and I found my grandma's reupholstery tool bag. That had hammers and little nails and picture frame hanger things and just general, I keep thinking taxidermy, reupholstery equipment. And when I brought that home, I felt motivated and I cleaned the entire room. I took everything out of every shelf and put it all back. Obviously, because that's what happens with me. And then I moved a shelf, so Alex has a shelf in his room. That's why the fabric is here now. So Alex has the shelf that used to be here in his office. Then, I don't know if I said this, but the thing that's going on right now in my life that I can't talk a lot about, like there's details I'm just going to leave out because I don't want to be inappropriate with the way I talk about anything. So please know that this is all coming from an innocent and good-hearted place. But my grandpa passed away a couple of months ago now, and his home is they're wrapping it up. I don't know a way to put it out. They're going through his home now and kind of like painting walls and removing furniture and like that sort of thing, just because he was living in there on his own. So it's a lot of just organization. I'm not doing that side of it, but I was told, along with all of the grandkids, after all the kids had a chance, we could go there and see if there was anything that, you know, jived with us, anything that would be useful or memorable. And one of the things I got was this nice table right here. So I decided to put CJ's skull on it, so that you guys could actually see it in the stream, because most of the time this stuff is not visible on stream. It's the way I put the camera, sometimes this stuff is out of frame, but I want CJ to be in the videos. So I put CJ on this little table with some plants. And then now over here is all of Alistair's baby stuff is in his own spot. Oh, you can't really see my yarn basket. I moved it over here so you guys would be able to see the crocheted granny squares, but I'll have the camera in a different spot by next time. But I thought I would show you. Well, and then the raccoon happened. Yeah, Sid. And then the raccoon happened. So there was just a whole, I don't know that I talked about that in detail though, Sid, except for on the Discord chat, so I'm not going to go into that story of the raccoon. If you want to know the raccoon story, join my Patreon and come on to the Discord live chats. But anyway, the things that I obviously most connected with are the taxidermy items that my grandpa had, along with any like natural items. That's okay, Sid. It was good marketing. Join my Patreon to talk about things that are less than appropriate for YouTube. Okay, so I wanted to show you the things that that are now going to live here and that remind me of my grandpa. So I don't know if this is, I guess it's a little bit of a show and tell, but it's just a few sort of things. So the first thing is this rock. Just kidding. It's a geode ammonite. Look at this. That's all geode crystals. I mean, they're dusty, so I'm going to clean it up. But it's a geode ammonite. Look at this. He just had this on a table, just sitting like this. Look at this thing. Look at the magic of this thing. This used to be some kind of snail animal. What? Snail squid thing. So this, love it very much. It is going on display at eye height. I've already figured the spot for it. So it's at head height and it's standing upright like this. So every time you walk by it, you'll see it. That was alive a very, 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 very long time ago. I know, right? Isn't that cool? You should use that to practice crystal grids. Crystal grids. What's a crystal grid? Oh God, my back is not doing good right now. Okay, and then the next thing is another taxidermy item. And this one I'm going to be redoing. So I'm going to be getting some glue dissolver and a new shadow box. And I'm going to take all of these things off of this glass and then put them back onto new glass with clear glue. And I'm just going to redo it. Not yet, but eventually. And this is another taxidermy shadow box he had, Amazon Jungle, Peru, from 2005. It has a tarantula in it. It also has some locusts, I believe, are in there. A stag beetle of some sort. Look at that. Look at this guy. Beautiful. These guys down here, terrifying. A little scorpion, a couple of beautiful beetles, a random lizard. Just a nice variety of dead things. So I've decided this will be hung also a little higher than head height, so that when you walk into my craft room, it's like one of the statement things you see as you come in. And I think it's great. I just got one of those, similar size. It was not expensive, clean with clear water and a toothbrush. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Well, I got mine for free because I got it from my grandpa, who got it in Peru in 2005. Oh my goodness. My back is like it's seizing and just holding the muscle and then letting it go and doing it again and letting it go and doing it again. And it's uncomfortable. I'm in discomfort today, guys. Hey, Patty, by the way. By the way, everyone, don't forget to like the video on your way in. Okay, here's a couple other things that I thought were pretty wild. Heat is good for the back. Heated? No, not right now. I'm not heated. I don't have anything. I don't have a hot water bottle right now to use for heat. Heat pad. Do I have a heat pad? No, I don't have one. I'm using A535. I love that your grandpa is adding to your in-home apothecary vibes. Very warm. Yeah, I like it too because it's nice because like it for people who knew him, you can tell it's his stuff like when you see it. But for people who don't know him, it looks like totally my vibe, which I think is great because we had something in common there. Hey there, Dawn. So here's something else. This is from, I believe, Australia. It's just a weird shell. Did something happen with the back? No, just yesterday in the morning I started being in pain and it's gotten considerably worse, and I thought I would wake up with no pain, and I woke up being like, oh, it's not that bad, it's just dull, but it's just consistent. Anyway, here's the pointy shell. Keep you safe, looking like a starfish or something. I'm moving from smallest to biggest, so the next one, also very pointy. This one's not labeled, but I think this one is some kind of snail because of how small the inside of it is. Look at that pointy shell. How cool is that? Chiropractic appointment available. I haven't tried to make one yet because it was only all day yesterday. I thought it would be gone when I woke up today, but it's not gone yet. And it's like distracting. It's like, it's pain now. It's not pain, but now at this point it's pain. Okay, so sorting the basil, I pulled flower tops off at work yesterday. I don't know who keeps planting basil and letting it go to seed, but it bothers me. Try a hot bath later. I will try. My sister got the new papaya while on vacation. Ugh, also not fun. Very not fun. And a normal painkiller should at least do something. Yeah, well, I took Tylenol, and maybe it dulled it. I wouldn't say it's made it go away, but it's dulled it, maybe. You know what the problem I'm having with it is that it's making me nauseous. It's like the back pain is one thing, but it's so consistent that it's making me nauseous. So I'm nauseous. It's not like the back pain that's throwing it off for me. It's the nausea that's going with it. I want to show you the last shell because it's freaking huge. Yoga, Advil, Aleve, and ice. Well, I can do the ice. I think I have a cold pack in the freezer. I know what that's like. I hate that. Yeah, it's not ideal. Okay, look at this last shell. It's freaking huge and so amazing. Ice might help too, just a sensation that could take your mind off it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get ice after I show you this shell. Just let me hype myself up to pick that shell up. That's how you know the pain is bad, when I know I just want to pick that thing up and my brain is being like, I think we should just sit still instead. You know? Look at this thing. This is still labeled. It's called a yellow helmet. It's bigger than my head. It's literally, I love that it's labeled because wherever he found or bought it, they labeled it. Thanks for the hugs. Appreciate it. But look at this shell. Is this not crazy? Look how big the shell is. I told you, my grandpa sent himself, he FedExed himself crates from Australia. Like, this is 3 shells. The number of shells in his basement in this size category, 30 or 40, of this size category. So many, many shells to be had. And I said to my little sister, when you go back to school as a teacher, you should take one of these shells and make it your classroom. Make it your classroom conch for Lord of the Flies, don't you think? So here's this thing. Well, he sent himself full pallets, like pallet crates to himself from Australia. I'm gonna get an ice thing. I'll be right back, okay? Yeah. annoying. Our ice packs were not in the freezer. So I'm gonna just use a bag of frozen green beans because I'm not coming back empty-handed from standing up. Oh. Okay. That's a lot. I know, right? It is a lot. Okay. Let's try with the cold peas. Okay, and let me just get out my crochet now because I showed all the show and tell stuff. Oh my god. So now we can crochet again. Classic frozen vegetables. It's a classic. I can't handle it. Okay. Yeah, that's wild. Totally wild. And what happened to Dawn? 3 cousins. Oh no. That's so sad, Dawn. I'm sorry. That's awful to hear. Please excuse the plastic noise. I'm a little worn. Oh, I bet, Frida. Mother-in-law since Friday. That's a long visit. It's not a long visit, but it's a lot. Ugh. Oh, hey, Helmet. Good morning. I might be going back to bed after this. If I can be completely honest with you, I am not feeling great. I will say it is also a vacation day here today. In Canada, it's civic holiday, or in Ontario. Laura, what's your birth time? I want to look at your natal chart. Birth time 4:01 a.m. is my birth time. That's what time I was born. It's also the name of a highway in Toronto, the 401. All I get is a yawn. I thought we were closer than that. Oh, I'm sorry, Helmet. I am in a fun world of pain right now, so I am not in the most loving social situation right now. Not because you're not awesome, just because I hurt my back, and I don't know how, and I don't know why. But my back hurts so much so that I am nauseous, and it is not a vibe. It is not a good time, I will say. But if you need to feel special, Helmet, if you think you're this old, Helmet, this is an even older Helmet because this is from like 2003 or 2004. And this is a yellow helmet conch. That's what it's called, a yellow helmet. It's big, eh? Pinched nerve, who knows? Honestly, who knows? Probably something like that, because I've done everything to address it if it's muscle. If it's a muscle pain, it shouldn't hurt anymore, because I've done all of the right things for a muscle pain. So yeah, I'm guessing that something got pinched when I lifted something, or when I turned something, or I don't know, but yikes, not a good time. So thank you. 92, right? City? Yep. Hamilton. I love that conch helmet. Isn't it cool? And Patty. So I roasted some garbanzo beans, chickpeas, yep. Not a good first try, but I noticed the skins that peeled off oxidized purple. Natural dye? No. They won't natural dye. Chickpeas don't natural dye anything, unfortunately. Cool that they oxidized purple, though. I feel like fried chickpeas, I feel like chickpeas need to be cooked in something liquid, Patty. Every time that I cook chickpeas, unless I'm blending them up, like into a hummus type thing. Oh, hi, Aditi, thank you. I'm well, how are you? And Patty, anytime I try and cook chickpeas, if I'm cooking them, I usually want them to be like heated all the way through in a liquid, because they don't taste like very much. I'm good, Frida, I guess. I'm okay. Helmet, I feel like that's more honest. Yeah, same, Aditi. I'm okay. Mental health-wise, I'm good. Just my physical health decided to take a weird turn today. I think after the stream, I'll probably lie down flat on the hard floor and see if that helps. They were gross, and I love them. Oh, you already love them. Okay, never mind. I didn't know you loved them. I thought that was like your first time trying them. We'll send you the link in Discord. Awesome. Thanks, Sid. Red wine does. Mother-in-law spilled a glass of wine on a linen tablecloth, and I'm the closest washing machine, so I took on the task. I got it out. Woohoo! Helmet, well, okay is okay. Well, cool. Red wine does a good stain. It's true. Grapes also stain. Honestly, the only time that natural dyes work that are red and purple are when you don't want them to be a stain. AKA like red wine, grape juice. Those are the only two things I could think of that are like dark. Jam, maybe? So I'm working on a baby blanket, by the way. So it's a day off today. Alex is still sleeping. It's 9:45. He's usually up at like 4 because he goes to the gym in the morning now. And he slept in today until now. He's still in bed, which is, I'm happy for him because he doesn't sleep in nearly as much anymore. Why does my back have to feel like this? It just feels so uncomfortable. I'm waiting on a revolver to show up in the mail. Go America. Love that you can just do that. You can just do it through the mail. I don't think you could even do that with like, maybe you could do it with like an antique that doesn't work in Canada. Maybe, but you would have to do a whole bunch of extra legwork. You couldn't just like send it in a envelope. It's their vacation house, so no washing machine. Oh, okay. I thought you just meant you were physically there. Like you were there and you were the closest washing machine, so she handed it to you. You literally mean you're the closest house with a washing machine? Very good. All right, everyone, hydration break. I'm hoping the hydration will help with the nausea. It's an antique Civil War revolver. Well, there you go. Looking at where the Mars-Uranus North Node square with Saturn is in your chart, because your back pain lines up with it almost perfectly. What? What do you mean? How? Can you please explain, please? I need more information now, Sid. You could have guessed my back pain was gonna happen? Why didn't you warn me? Hello? Here's some plants to make you feel better. Ooh, awesome. My sister wanted plants for her shelves but doesn't know anything about them, so she gave me $100 and said buy stuff. I got a bunch of easy ones. That's amazing. Sid, why is the universe making her back hurt? Yeah, I don't appreciate it. Going to be taking care of them too. Pick in Discord. Let's have a look in Discord. At least I have an excuse to not help with anything lifting for like a bit, right? Okay, hold on. Oh, wow, you bought all those plants for your sister? Okay, let's see. I like the one in the white pot, the pothos type thing. I see a peperomia white line, white border, something like that. A ZZ plant, that's a good one. You got all that for $100? Good sister vibes. Cute shelves, too. She had the 3 on the top left already. Okay, let's see. Top left. The cacti. The square started happening right before the square started. What does that mean? Helmet, me too. Not the war kind, though. I'm listening to a book about oxy. Nice. Laura, I'm so sorry. I know that pain. That's okay. Thank you. It's just, it's honestly, it's making me a little bit loopy. Like, it's making me feel like a little dissociated. So if it gets worse, I might leave because I can feel myself like zoning out into like just staring at space. So if it gets to that point where I have to like concentrate too hard to hang out with you guys, I might leave, or I might just crochet in silence because it's taking up a lot of my brain power to compose myself, if I can be completely honest. It's getting worse from sitting up and talking. But I need to understand, Sid. Can you please explain as best you can, in as many words as you feel, what you mean about this square starting before the square started. Oh, also, I'm pretty sure I got poison ivy, you guys. So I scratched my leg at some point in the last couple of days, I guess, on poison ivy. And now I have, like, wounds on my leg. I haven't itched it. I haven't done anything to upset it. And yet I have, like, wounds on my leg now. Do you want to see them? They're not, like, open wounds. I'm not going to show you anything gory or anything, but I'm pretty sure that that I have poison ivy. And that's what I can think of as to what it is, because it's not bug bites, but it's very itchy, and it's very much like, okay, well, this is from where I was crossing my legs, but this scratch is swollen and itchy. This scratch back here is swollen and itchy, and then there's marks throughout my leg that are itchy, and they're like sores. They're not like a bug bite, they're like a cut. So, something poison touched me, and I don't think it was a bug. It might not have been poison ivy, but something along those lines. Oh, God. Okay. Laura, seriously, you're a mess today. I know, I'm so sorry. I showered. I will say I showered. I didn't have the energy to do my hair. If you want to go for heat, the Angora shawl would work great. Just what, wrapping it around my body? No, I want the cold. It's numbing. I don't know if it's helping, but I believe it's helping, so we're gonna go with the cold. Anyway, I love you guys. Sorry I'm a mess today. I'll be okay eventually. It's the nausea that I'm not in the mood for right now. Nope, tea is not helpful for that. Oh, God. Okay. You're no more of a mess than me, Laura. Don't you worry. Okay, good. Awesome. Nausea can be caused by pain. Yeah, I think that's what it is, because I don't have any reason to be nauseous. Thank you for posting the pattern. Oh, also look at all these patterns in the inspo page. Oh my God, Dawn, those are so cute. Those baby sweaters are so cute. Oh, who are they for? They're so sweet. Just give me a sec, okay? I'm just gonna, like, hold myself together here. Okay. Pain. Referred nausea is the worst. I get it from migraines and period cramps when not on the pill. I don't usually get nausea from anything except, like, not eating for a long period of time, but that's not what's happening right now, which sucks, because when it's from not eating a long time, I know that I won't throw up because it's not from that. Whereas in this scenario, I don't have a reason for it to be here, so there is food in my stomach right now, which is not a good thing. You're strong, Laura. Thank you. I'm a trooper. I won't be lifting anything heavy today. I also will not be reaching for anything. Excuse me. Also, this week we're gonna live stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Just FYI, we're gonna do a live stream Monday morning, Wednesday morning, Friday morning, because that's what I felt like for this week. Also this week, we're going to be going through all the baby things I've made, because my little sister's baby shower, or my little sister's baby barbecue, they're not having like a baby shower per se, but the baby shower is going to be on the weekend, So I'm going to be giving her all of the things that I have for baby Alistair on the weekend. So I'm going to end up going through all of the things I've made this week with you guys. I wish I had a baby girls to dress them in. Everyone I know is having boys. Apologies for gender specific. Their parents are quite specific. I don't think that you need to apologize for that, because if my little sister was having a little girl, Patty, even though gender doesn't matter to me, nor does the sex of the baby, I would still want to be dressing that little baby girl in pink frilly dresses with frilly socks. I think that it's something that I would love to do if there was a baby girl coming, but it's a baby boy coming, so I'm making mostly boyish stuff. I have 5 baby quilts in progress. That's awesome. Dawn, I'm making a boy's hoodie cardigan in stripes for a boy. Laura, you keep naming delicious things. I would fit in there. What did Frida do? Oh, the nettle, the stinging nettle. We want healthy babies. Of course, Patty. Of course we want healthy babies. But if I could also have that healthy baby's parent be interested in them wearing a little dress all the time, that would be great. I would appreciate it. Frilly socks, yes. I mean, we just want, yeah. I'm pumped, though. My little sister's Alistair is due in less than 2 months. I may not leave, totally. That's how I feel too, Helmet. Go to Sweden and stay in Sweden is what would happen. But the baby shower is this weekend, so I'm going to end up showing you all the things that I have for the baby leading up to that shower. What else is going on? Oh, I went to my mom and dad's farm yesterday because we borrowed their truck to help some. It doesn't matter. Less than 2 months? Yeah, my sister's due in less than 2 months. But anyway, when I was at the farm, I got 2 tomatoes because I knew I was going to want to have tomato sandwiches this week, and I didn't grow any beefsteak. Look at these 2 colors. One is like purpley pink. It looks just not purple or pink, but in real life, this one's so much redder. Isn't that pretty? I've been slowly working on a sleep sack for my baby due at the end of August. That's so exciting. Stop tempting me with a good time, Frida. Totally. That's very exciting, Elizabeth. Oh my gosh, the end of August. So you must just be huge right now. I hope that wherever you are in the world, Elizabeth, it's not been swelteringly hot. I can't even imagine going through the heat waves we've been going through at like 8 months pregnant. You must just be suffering if the weather is the way it is here where you've been. I've been spying those sandwich maters, right? This one specifically is going to be perfect. 1 slice will cover your whole piece of bread. Right now, Sweden is epic. Best time of year. Oh, God. I plan on making more sweaters in yellow, tan, and beige for gender-neutral sweaters. So yesterday, I went on to my sister's baby registry, and I realized, like, I'm giving her a bunch of stuff, but I wanted to get something off her registry just because, like, it's her first baby. I'm sure she's overwhelmed with all the stuff she's going to have to buy for this baby, and, like, even a little bit helps, right? So, I was trying to decide what type of thing I would like to buy for my sister and for Alistair moving forward. Like, I like themes. I don't know if you guys know. I'm a bit of a theme person. I like knowing what people like so that I can buy presents within a theme forever. And I think that the theme I'm going to take on for Alistair is textile. It can be anything: fabric, yarn, clothing, sheets, curtains, anything made of fabric or yarn, I can gift. So with that in mind, I just decided that. With that in mind, I got a bunch of receiving blankets and like receiving, they're like receiving blanket fabric, but they're face cloths. And all of the stuff I'm giving that I handmade is all clothing, so it fits. So that way, I'm going to just be the aunt that gives handmade things out of fabric, and And from there, Alistair, I'm so sorry, I'm having a hard time following my train of thought. And from there, Alistair will know me as the one to ask for fabric-related gifts. And also, I won't ever buy anything plastic for him. Because I can do that. I can actively just not buy anything plastic for him, right? Oh my god, just one sec. Oh god. That was like a contraction. I don't know how to explain that one. That was like a few seconds of pain. Yarn Goblin. Laura, I need you to see the baby romper I knitted. Oh, is it in Discord, Jamie? Let me have a look. Oh, gosh. You gave them a pocket so that they could store rocks in the front? Is that a pocket? Please let it be a pocket. Also with the little bloomer tight bottoms. Wow, that's really cute, Jamie. Wow, like really cute. That is adorable. Oh my gosh. A baby could wear your romper and then don sweater over top of it. It's okay if you need to go, Laura. I'm okay. I haven't given up yet. If I get to a point where I can't be here, I will let you know. But at this moment, I am not there. Yes, it's a pocket. Awesome. So the baby wandering around can put a little rock. When they find a rock, they can put a rock in there. I am so sorry if this is like unwatchable or unlistened toable because I'm moaning over my pain. I so apologize to you if this is gross to watch. Ugh. Not enough sunlight some days. I can see how that could affect you. It would make it easier if you weren't alone, I suppose. Oh, what's that? 4 to 6 hours of daylight. No sun, just daylight, and not in my preferred time to be awake. Ugh. Well, yeah, I don't think I could handle having the sun not quite go up. I think I need summer. Oh, I was talking to Alex last night. I wanted to tell you this story. We just want you to feel better. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I will. I'll feel better. I know this is not a permanent pain. It's a pain like I hurt something. It's not a pain like a forever pain. Laura, I just feel so sorry for you. I'm sorry. I don't want you to feel sorry for me. I mean, maybe a little bit I do because I feel miserable. But I don't need you to worry because I'm not in danger. I'm just in pain. So you could feel bad for me, but don't worry about me because I'm obviously going to take care of myself. I'm not going to push back pain because I see what back pain does to like my dad. It can debilitate him, like where he won't be able to do anything for a week. And I don't want to get to that point ever. Talented people, very talented, Patty. Okay, what I wanted to tell you was yesterday I was talking to Alex. My mom and dad are hinting that they want to get rid of some of the chickens. They won't ask me directly because we don't communicate that way, honestly, in our family. So instead, they'll just hint that they don't want them anymore. And one of the ways that I might be being a little bit too harsh because of my pain. If things come out harsh or judgmental of my parents, please be aware I don't feel judgmental towards my parents. Obviously, I love my chickens, so I don't want them to be rehomed. So there's a little bit of feelings there, but just follow the story and know that I love my family. But anyway, my parents they're not very direct with what they want. So instead of saying, your chickens aren't laying eggs anymore, can you rehome them? They just say, yeah, they've only laid 5 eggs for like the last several weeks. We have 27 chickens and we only got 5 eggs. And I was like, yeah, it's been really hot. Like, it's hard for chickens to make eggs when the heat is on. And the reason being, chickens have 3 functions and they can only create 1 function at a time. And they can only create 1 function at a time. So the 3 functions they can do are they can grow feathers, they can stay warm or stay cool, and they can make eggs. Those are the 3 things that a girl chicken can do. And those are the 3 things, they can only do 1 of those 3 things at a time. So if they are laying eggs, they can't regulate their body temperature easily, and they aren't growing feathers. If they're growing feathers, then they're not regulating their body easily and they're not laying eggs. If they're staying warm, like in the winter, then they can't lay eggs or grow feathers. So they can only do one of the three. So I was saying it's been 30 degrees. All of these chickens are like working really hard to stay cool, and so they won't lay eggs. And I don't think that really communicated properly to my parents. So I think that I'm going to be rehoming some of the older girls, but I don't want to rehome them as soup kitchen chickens. I want to rehome them as pet chickens. So that's what's up. A gallbladder maybe, or appendix? No, it's in my spine. Like one of my vertebrae is where it's radiating out from. It's radiating out from right in my mid-back, like probably it would be called mid-back, not lower back. It's in my mid-back, and it's causing like electric impulses to cause the muscles around it to like tighten, and it's been happening long enough that I'm nauseous. Oh no, did you hurt yourself? Yes, but how? Unclear. I had back pain all day yesterday. I did Tylenol, I did yoga, I took more Tylenol, I did Voltaren on my back, I did Rub A535, I have a back massager, Alex did my whole back on it, I lied flat on the ground, I did yoga, I put my legs up straight on the wall to stretch out my back, and I thought that just going to sleep yesterday would be okay. I slept more or less okay. And then I woke up this morning, like, so nauseous, like, totally nauseous, and I drank a bunch of water to try and help with that. And now I'm just, like, not doing great. Okay, ouch, but also relieved it's not to one side. No, it's right in the middle. I'd say pain meds so your body can relax and heal. I don't have any pain meds except for, like, Tylenol. Oh, and I don't think Alex wouldn't have any either. None of my family's been hurt in recent years, so where exactly on your back? I only ask because I have so many back issues. I can't show you my actual back because I'm wearing a dress today, but I can show you where it is. Right here in this, can you see, in this rectangle? And it's radiating out and down, like that, out and down. So my shoulders and neck are okay, but my low back hurts as a result of the mid-back hurting. And it's giving me waves of nausea. Alternating heat and ice could help. Yeah, I think so. You and I are back pain twinsies. Ew, I'm so sorry. I don't want to be back pain twinsies with anyone because I don't want anyone to be feeling like this. Ew, and like having to go to work. It's just the nausea. I could handle the pain if I could just have just pain, but nausea is so distracting. It's like takes away your ability to concentrate. Comfortable equals rest. Yeah, I'm going to try and find comfortable later. Oh, also speaking of pain meds, Thunder got his last dose of gabapentin today, which is the pain med he's on. I don't even know if it's technically a pain med or if it's anti-inflammatory, but gabapentin is the one that tastes like poison. I only know it tastes like poison because every time I give it to Thunder, he hates it. He absolutely hates it. So he's done with his pain meds. Now he's just on one anti-inflammatory and one antibiotic for one more week, I think. I think he's done next... Oh my god. I think he's done on Friday, I think. I take gabapentin for anxiety. Oh, really? Well, it helps Thunder. It like knocks him out. It's like a sedative for him. I give it to him in the morning and he's done. But anyway, it's today. Yeah, that is the worst when you get nausea from pain. Yeah, it's not a good time. I am not enjoying nausea. Also, because the only times I experience nausea are from illness, like food poisoning. I don't think I've had a stomach flu ever, not in a decade. But I have a nausea from not drinking enough water or not eating. Gabapentin's a nerve pain drug too. Well, I gave Thunder his last dose today. There's none left in the bottle. Thunder, why do you have to have gabapentin? I could have used that today. I'm obviously joking. His is for veterinary use only. I'm joking. But lol. Thunder doesn't have to have nerve pain today, but I do. Rude. I just know the gabapentin is the one that helps with pain because it tastes bad. And I asked the doctor, like, is there a pill form that I could just, like, shove in the back of his throat because he really hates it. Like, he really hates how it tastes. It makes him go like, nah, nah. Does Alex have any CBD or THC? Well, Alex doesn't do that at all. Alex doesn't participate in that sport at all. So Alex would not be the one to have CBD or THC. Fun fact for all of you. That is not Alex's thing. And also, yes, I do. And I have tried and it has not helped. It helped yesterday in the morning, but, I thought he did. No, he does not. He loves that it's available, but he does not use it at all. At all. In any form. Doesn't use it in any form. But he's for it. He's for it. I'm retired. I'm not a sports participant. I'm the CEO of the league. This old helmet, I too. Okay. Yeah, Alex doesn't, but he also works in the public center, in like the government, so that could be part of it. I think that he's just like kind of grown out of it, I want to say. I have not, but also it didn't help yesterday. After about like 1 p.m. I tried again and it didn't help at all. But in the morning it helped yesterday. It helped dull the pain, but it did not help today. Or it did not help later in the day. I have not partaken. I never do that on stream ever. That's not something I do ever while on stream because I don't want that to be how you guys interpret my personality, because I would like for you guys to see me as me, and I didn't want that to be part of like my identity for you guys. So I never do that on video or on stream, nor do I do it and then go on stream or video, just so you know. You'll never see me that way, because I don't want you to. Though right now I'm significantly loopier than I would be if I was participating in that sport, because this pain is distracting. Like, I literally just am staring at stuff on my desk to just, like, keep my eyes there. This made me remember I have gummies from a year ago. Goblin, I'm sure they still work. Yeah, I use it to help manage my pain, so it's hard to get the right dose for pain. BRB, are you going to get your sport? Is it ever used topically? The medical uses intrigue me. Elizabeth, yes. It can be used... Oh my god, one sec. I'm okay. I'm okay. Don't freak out. I'm okay. It's like a contraction in my spine made of electricity that when the contraction finishes, it puts nausea into my stomach. Maybe I don't want to deliver a baby after all, actually. Oh gosh, it's sad to see him in pain. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that it's, gross to watch. I don't want you guys to feel anything. It's not... I'm not hurt. I'm just in pain. It's different. So I'm not hurt. There's not a wound. There's not an injury. I'm in pain, so I'm okay. So don't worry. Okay, where was I? Sounds like a pinched nerve. It's not a great time, I'll tell you that. Naproxen is fantastic for releasing muscles and relieving pain, but it murders my stomach, so I can't take it. Naproxen. Is that a steroid? I feel like naproxen's a steroid. I had to give an edible to my 60 very old Mormon for her migraines. Did it help? That's awesome. Okay, so my sister is organizing at my grandpa's house, and she said, "Do you want any more loose shells? There's 9,000." What do you guys think? Should I just take my grandpa's entire shell collection and then decide what to do with it after the fact? Or should I just keep the few that I already have? 9,000 loose seashells? What do we think? Naproxen is OTCNSAID. No, not gross. I just feel your pain, almost literally, but not as bad. I hope it gets better soon. Me too. It's an anti-inflammatory. Okay, yes, there are topicals. Oh, right, that was the question. Yes, there are topicals. I actually, my sister-in-law makes topicals for my dad's back pain, and he offered me one. And I was like, no, it'll be gone by tomorrow. Like last night, he said, I don't have an extra tube of Voltaren, but if you want, I have an extra container of this CBD back pain salve stuff that my sister-in-law makes. And I said, no. I said, I don't think so. I think I'll be fine by tomorrow. I should have said yes, because at this point, I would literally like eat lead if they told me that that was going to make it stop. I had to have a lightsaber battle with my 5-year-old. I lost. Well, I'm glad you did the battle. OTC is over the counter, no extra needed. Oh, okay, it's over the counter. That's why cancer patients primarily use it for... Chat disconnected. Please wait till it reconnects. Love that. Okay, I'm going to repeat because hello. Okay, hi, Frida. Fun fact, I sold a crap ton of things in one of the stores. I'm going to treat myself to some fun jewelry tool. That's awesome, Frida. Oh, I'm happy for you. Do not eat lead. Helmet, I'm not going to eat lead. I'm just saying if someone came up to me like a snake oil salesman and was like, if you eat the heart of this snake, your back pain will go away, then I would eat the heart of a snake. I'm just saying. That's where I'm at. Oh my God. People who have chronic back pain, I can see why you go to all lengths. I can see why, yeah. Oh, dude, I have literally said those exact words. Okay. Well, I really wish that this isn't something that I hope that like I'm like the guy in the Green Mile right now and I'm absorbing all of your back pain because I don't want you guys feeling this either because yuck. I sold 400. Wow, that's amazing, Frida. 400 pieces or $400 worth of things? That's either way amazing. My pain gets so bad that I can't walk. I will say things like, if drinking pee took it away, I would drink it. Totally. I keep reminding my 16-year-old brother that if he decides he wants to try edibles, he better come to me so I can keep him safe while he's under the influence. Aw, that's good of you, Jamie. That being said, if he's 16, make sure that he is not doing that because his brain is still developing. And by make sure he's not doing that, like, don't make sure because then he'll do it elsewhere. But be advised, don't like advertise it to him. Oh my God. My internet tried to die. Well, don't let it. They won't let it at all. You can tell it's getting worse because I'm like bending forward to manage it. Yeah, I have to microdose or I won't be able to walk at all. Yeah, I'm going to be trying everything this afternoon. By the way, did you guys make a decision for the shells? I said that a few minutes ago, didn't I? My sister just said there's 9,000 more loose shells. I'm just going to say yes, and then we can decide what to do with them. Yes, please. Can't help. Back is worse. So pain. Nausea. Oh my God. Yeah, I have to. Oh, got that. Yeah, he's not interested yet, thankfully, but I told him after he graduates high school I'd be okay with giving him a quarter of one. Brains do not fully develop until 21, hence the age to drink. Scrappy, not good that you have to, but great that you can. Agreed. Okay, I'll put them aside. Yikes, your back or your kidneys? Oh, I don't know, sister. I don't think it's my kidneys. Why would it be my kidneys? Why would it be my kidneys? Like middle back. It's, hold on. Like middle back or sides of back. Middle. Oh gosh, sister. Middle, radiating down and out. I don't know, but nausea is weird. Okay. Okay, well, what happens if it is my kidneys? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm not a doctor. Kidney stones are horrible. Well, like, shouldn't I have, like, okay, take Tylenol, do some yoga, lie down, put a heat pad on it. My sister has had bad back pain in the past, like medically needed back pain. I have an ice pack right now. I'll do a heating pad later. Nausea is bad. If it's your kidneys, you go to the doctor, Laura. Okay, well, I don't know how to tell if it's my kidneys. Nothing muscular hurts. Course it is hot and you sweat out more water and the kidneys are not getting enough water or liquid. Because it's hot. Oh, well, I'm drinking enough water. Maybe a weird question, but have you had pain during peeing? No, not at all. The only time I've had back pain, like what you're describing, is when a kidney infection turned into sepsis. Love that for me. Why would I have a kidney infection, you guys? I don't do anything for kidney infections to happen. It would hurt if you press on them, right? That's what I would think, right? And I'm pressing on, like, there's no pain that's making me go, oh my God, seems a doctor might be in order based on your symptoms. Well, I'll give it another day because that's the life I live. And also because it's a holiday today, so my doctor won't be working. Are you burping a lot? Kidney stones will cause you to burp a lot. No. How long have you felt this way? Since yesterday, maybe 11 a.m. And it started out as discomfort in my spine. Like I could feel a twinge. I can only think of it as something like curly and springy is how, like, is the sound the pain was making. It didn't make any sound, obviously, but that's what the sound felt like. Like it was something radiating around the middle of my spine. And then it started spreading out yesterday through the afternoon and evening until when we were driving home from my parents' farm last night, I was flat in the car, just holding Alex's hand really hard. Spoken like a true country girl. When was the last time you pooped? Normally, nothing has been out of the, oh God. Nothing's been out of the ordinary with my bowel movements or eating or my appetite. Or my, like, I haven't had a headache, or there's no other stuff going on. It's just that. Yeah, if it doesn't let up in the AM, call your doctor. If it gets worse today, go in. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, do the care things today, but it's still bad in the morning. Make an appointment for a doctor. Okay, good. Only familiar with nerve or muscle back pain. But if you don't have pain during pee, it's probably nothing like that. Okay, good. I'd lie down on your back, like, all day. Head low. Head low? You mean, like, just flat, like on a hard surface? And thank you guys for all of this lovely feedback. Did I tell you my parents sold their farm? They moved to the beach in South Carolina. The house was built in 1834. Oh, wow. 1834, that's a long time. Check your temperature. I don't have a thermometer. No pillow or low pillow in bed. Not on the ground. I'm back to the pinched nerve diagnosis. That's my first guess, is pinched nerve, because it came out of nowhere. The frustrating thing is it wasn't right after an event, like a heavy lift or something. I love how we all show our love and caring by trying to riddle out a cause. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate you showing me your love and caring. I do. I'm sorry I'm not, like, you know, normal me right now because I'm struggling. Welcome to your 30s. I know, right? I didn't lift anything heavy. I didn't do any, strenuous exercise. Nothing. No good reason for this pain. So rude. Welcome to your 30s. Bed is more sustainable. Okay. I got a piece of granite and carved Shaw House 1834 and set it into the brick in front of the house. That's amazing. Wait till your 40s, you will sneeze and then you're down for a week. Pinched nerve can cause the waves of pain too sometimes and be caused by simply sleeping wrong, which is so rude, honestly. Like, why are nerves like this? Take lots of pictures. Yeah, totally. Oh my god. Yeah, you guys, I love you dearly. I am gonna go now. I can I can feel tears in the back of my eyes, and I am not loving it. So I love you so much, but I am going to go now and try to do, oh my god. How? Try and do something. Okay, I'm gonna try and do something for this. I'm gonna take another Tylenol. I'm so sorry. This is probably just disgusting to watch. I love you guys so much. I'm so sorry that I am going to leave, but I'm gonna go leave now, and I will talk to you guys next time. Don't forget to like the stream. If you haven't clicked the like button yet, please click the like button. And if you loved watching me suffer, click the like button and leave a comment. I'm joking. Thank you to my patrons. Join my Patreon. I will see you soon.